In a surprising turn of events, Logan Paul praised Andrew Tate's younger brother, Tristan, for being down to earth. The Tate and Paul brothers have feuded in the past, which makes us wonder what prompted Logan to say that. Today, we'll look at Logan's praise for the younger brother and Andrew's dig at Logan. Not only that, but though Andrew is back on Twitter, he's still banned from multiple other social media platforms. Keep watching to know why. To start with, what exactly did the Mavericks say about Tristan? If you've been even remotely invested in the boxing world, you definitely would have come across the names of the Tate and Paul brothers, not once, but multiple times. The two sets of brothers continuously make headlines, if not for boxing, then for other antics. Don't snitch, but we secretly live for the drama. Cisgender heterosexual men taking digs at each other for no good reason, free entertainment for everyone. Only recently, Andrew Tate and Jake Paul came face to face at the Mayweather-Deji showdown in Dubai. While there's definitely bad blood between the Paul brothers and the elder Tate brother, apparently the Paul brothers like Tristan Tate. Logan Paul recently appeared on Jeff FM podcast, hosted by Jed Wittick. During their conversation, the Maverick revealed that the drama between Tate and his brother was an act that showed an exaggerated version of themselves. While speaking about their drama, he also disclosed that Jake admired the younger Tate brother. In his words, he said he thinks Tristan is like a good, solid, more down-to-earth kind of guy in real life. It appears as if the Paul brothers want to bury the hatchet, but will they? After what Andrew Tate said. So the beef essentially is between Andrew and Jake, but it didn't stop the MMA fighter from taking a dig at the elder Paul brother. According to Tate, Logan uses his name to stay relevant and in the headlines. He also said that being liked and talked about is the most important thing to Paul, and that he's scared and walks away from real challenges. Not only that, but he also accused him of staying under Jake's shadow. Well, here's a slap if there was any. Moving on, let's look at Andrew Tate rejoining Twitter, yet still being banned from multiple platforms. First off, how was his account restored? If you've been following the absolute mess that Twitter has been for the past few months, you might have some idea of what's going on. Since Elon became the new CEO, hate has been rampant on the platform. He's also proposed bringing back some of the vilest humans who had been banned for their hate speech and views. On November 19th, in a tweet, Musk said that it was Freedom Friday and that he was reinstating Kathy Griffin, Andrew Tate, and Babylon B's Twitter accounts. If that wasn't enough, it got worse. He even reinstated Donald Trump's account. His tweet spoke about a new policy that allows freedom of speech, but not freedom of reach. Per the policy, hate-filled and negative tweets will be demonetized, and users won't come across them unless they specifically look for them. There is a catch though. According to the policy, only the individual tweet will be affected, not the entire account. As Cobra Tate's account got restored, he tweeted he was a top G, but Elon Musk was a top E, since Andrew's account has amassed 2.4 million followers. And as predicted, he continued to spill his sexist, misogynistic, and homophobic BS. Coming up, how did Tate get famous suddenly? The kickboxer was largely unexplored until this year. In 2022, his profile exploded, and his views became the talk of the town. In August, he was finally banned from many social networks, including Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. The ban greatly blew his online business, Hustlers University. If you're still unfamiliar with who Tate is and why he is such a big deal, honestly, we don't know either. Or maybe we do, but don't want to admit it. Long story short, misogyny sells, and that's exactly what Tate does under the garb of self-help. He aims to give men wisdom to escape the matrix. Yeah, that's his new thing. While self-help sounds cool and all, the kickboxer has many problematic views, including blaming women for being. He also said that women have no innate honor or responsibility. Yeah, he's that guy. Before they banned him, his content racked up billions of views on Instagram and TikTok. Later on, a spokesperson for him said to Bloomberg that banning Tate wasn't the answer, and that his absence from social media would not allow for kinder hate-free society. Following up, what got Tate kicked off social media in the first place? It was essentially the 35-year-old misogynistic views that got him booted from Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch. He was first banned from Twitter back in 2017 when he criticized the Me Too movement. He said that victims bore responsibility for putting themselves in positions to be assaulted. BRB got a puke. If that wasn't a garbage take, he said that married women who created OnlyFans content should pay their partners money because they're a man's property. Insert fuming Maddie Perez gif. Trashing the Me Too movement, he said that it has destroyed the safety of men and hasn't helped women. In a YouTube video, Tate also said that 40% of his decision to move to Romania was because of the relaxed laws, as they booted him from TikTok. A spokesperson called misogyny a hateful ideology, and they did not tolerate it on TikTok. They also said that they had been removing violative accounts and videos for quite some time, and looked forward to other networks taking similar action against Tate. After the Twitter fiasco, we only hope that other platforms don't cave. Not to mention, researchers say men like Tate find refuge in niche spaces. What's that about? Researcher Luke Cousineau says that Tate isn't very different from other conservatism-inclined men who have come before him. He says that his talking points and content aren't anything new, and that his comments gain traction because a certain group of men wants to be told that it's their right to have power and dominance. Well, can't disagree with science. Circling back to the topic, a Twitter spokesperson told CNET that the boxer was banned from Twitter for dodging a previous ban. As for Meta, they booted him under the Dangerous Individuals and Organizations clause for violating community guidelines. If you've ever interacted with a Tate fan, these men really come across as a cult. Since the ban, he has shifted his focus to Rumble, a video sharing platform like YouTube. Hear this: Rumble prides itself on canceling culture immunization. According to him, what differentiates Tate, despite his unoriginal philosophy, is that he knows how to navigate his way in the present digital landscape. Cousineau also states that Tate's ban from a social media network may decrease his impact but not erase it, because websites like Rumble provide refuge to content deemed hateful on other networks. He elaborated further by saying that his impact won't be as large, as Rumble is a niche platform, and that it would minimize the cultural impact of his speech. While the researcher shares some hope, we can't fully take it in, because despite Tate's ban from Instagram, we've come across plenty of his hate-filled content shared by his minions. Ruse and Cousineau support the ban. The latter says that banning individuals from large platforms pushes them to pursue smaller niche platforms where their radicalization grows. Zuckerberg, take note. And finally, what in the world is Hustlers University? Hustlers University is a money-focused online community that costs $45 a month. The Sizer grants a user access to niche-specific multimillionaire experts. The courses vary from e-commerce, stocks, freelancing, copywriting, and crypto. A report from Guardian showed that a part of the misogynist social media presence is because of Hustler University's affiliate marketing campaign. Members, or should we say students of the university, earn a 48% commission on every referral. The community also encourages its members to spread controversial Tate content on different social networks. If the devil works hard, Andrew Tate and his minions work harder. The inflammatory content, of course, gets more views and engagement, which, as a result, increases referrals. Dr. Josh Rouse, a political sociologist, says that though people might say to ignore Tate and let him dim away, his comment still impacts young men. Quoting research by him and others, he brought a startling revelation to light that a significant number of young men did not want women to have the same rights as themselves. Rouse says that the likes of men like Tate were corrupting the specific demographic. The silver lining is that the hate is only confined to the specific platform and not exposed to billions of other people, thus reducing its impact. While many appreciated his ban on social media, a few were criticized. Jake Paul was one of them. According to the YouTuber turned boxer, Tate's social media can be censorship, and he didn't stand for it. Paul, however, has previously spoken about the kickboxer's offensive sexist statements. And with that, that's a wrap for this video. Do you think Tate's ban on social media is justified? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see ya in the next one.